Hello again, it's Noob, and we have a nasty, I don't know what to really say about this one. It's a nasty, naughty but nice lock, the GEGE Alpha or Alpha GEGE, whichever way you want to call it. And this is a, count them up, 7-pin lock. And look at that sort of crinkle cut keyway there, real nasty, very paracentric. And that bitting, just look how high this number 1 pin cut is compared to how low number 3 is. I mean, that is just ginormous. I don't think we've got any maximum adjacent cuts, but this is a very, very sort of extreme bitting in many ways. Real highs, real lows, sort of medium highs in the middle and at the end. A real mixture. And of course it works beautifully smoothly, as these high quality locks tend to. So how do we go about picking this? Well, let's have a look at a nice, I think this is an SS Dev hook in 25 thousandths, and there just isn't anywhere to get in with this. You could sort of try to pick to the side, but it's way too thick. You could try and curl it round, but that would only work at the first couple of pins. If you go in any deeper, then you've got such a thick shank, then you're not going to be able to get it around the corner. Okay, so we can't do that. Could we try something in 18 thousandths? Love an 18 thousandths hook, especially these multi-pick ones. And the answer is no. Similar situation actually. To have a nice deep hook to get past some of these, we can see here, you need quite a deep hook to get to be able to pick from the bottom and not disturb, say, pin 3 to pick pin 4 or 5. Then you need to go quite deep, and there just isn't a way to sort of get this in. This is only 18 thousandths, nice thin pick, and it's still just almost impossible. So what do? We go down even further to 12 thousandths. Just look at how flexible this is. And that means we can actually pick through the warding here at the bottom and up through the holes where the key pins rest in this piece of warding here, meaning that if we get a deep hook, we can push all the way to the top. So we should, with a deep enough hook, be able to pick this lock. So with that in mind, let's throw this in a vise, and if we can pick it, we can gut it, and if we can gut it, we can see what's inside. See you in a second. So we are in the vise. Here is that lovely 7-pin key with its excellent bitting. Pop that in, see if it works perfectly lovely, as you'd expect. I have a 12 thousandths of an inch pick. Look how flexy this is. Quite a deep one. And a bit of top of the keyway tension like this. And then we're going to go in and see if we can pick it. So start at the back, why not? Nothing on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe 1. No. A bit of something on 4, 5. 3, 2. I swear 1's binding now. Come on. Yeah, got a little click out of 1. And another one maybe? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll take that. Anything on, maybe a little click on 6. So 7, 6, little click. Nothing on 5. 4's binding. 3, 2, check 1. Okay, back to, so 7 pins means that you've got a lot to. So a little click on 6 there. Nothing on 7. 6 there. 5, 4, little click, and another little click on 4. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, that would be 4. 3, 2. Okay, back to back. I don't think this is tight enough. Oh, there we go. 7, 6, little click. 5, 4, little click there. Nothing on 3, 2, tiny click. Just check 1 again. Feels fine. Back to the back. 7, 6 little click. 5, 4, nice click again. Oh, nice click on 4. Let's try 5 then. 5, 6 is binding. Okay, under 6. Come on. I might have to come back to 6 feels fine now. 7, 6. That's it. 6 feels much better now. 5, 4. Nothing on 3. 2. Maybe some movement on 2. 1. Okay, nothing on 1. Okay, so back to 7 now. 6, 5, 4. Nothing on 3. 2. Back to 7, 6. So 7 and 6 actually feel fine. 5 feels good. 4 does. Nothing on 3. 2. Oh, and we just hit 2 and we've got an open. There we go. So, we can take these grub screws out, but I think what I want to do is try to see if I can just take that whole plug out instead. So to do that we need a circlip remover, which I should have over here. Oh, is it what kind of circlip is this? Oh, it's also an E-clip one. Okay, let's try and get on this end. Got it. That's the beauty of the this gut wrench. It's designed for so many clips, and it does work really well. Oh, oh, look at that! Caught it on my very hairy arm. Let's take that little tail piece out. Can we get that out? I think that's actually held in by something. Luckily, I've got a follower which should be able to get over that. And if I get a shim down there and get the key, we should be able to follow this out. Hopefully there won't be anything too nasty in that plug. Didn't know that tail piece was held in by, oh yeah, that slides in nicely. Then pop that over there and then push, and perfect. Okay, so we have on one of these a wafer on the, I've got a couple of wafers, one on, so if they are on the pin side, the key pin side, just working this out, if they're on the key pin side, then yeah, so if they're on the driver's side, that's bad. Key pin side, it means it's harder to, it doesn't really affect the picking. So we want most of these wafers on the key pin side, keeping these in, which they seem to be, which means I can't really take them out and have the key working, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, if the wafers are on the key pin side, it means that the driver pins are, where do you come from? Are going to interact with the, there you go, the core as intended. And being a GEGE, of course, you can probably guess what the driver pins are straight away, I would imagine. So yeah, it's a shame. In some ways it's a shame though that these little these master wafers are on the key pin side, only because essentially they're on the key pin side, they just act like a longer key pin at that point. It doesn't really, like I said, affect how the driver pin interacts, but it does mean that I can't just take them out, because it means the key won't work, and it's probably some kind of restrictive key, I don't really know. But let's then take that shim out and go in and take these out. So you'll notice exactly so there was one driver side, I'll put it driver side, there was one driver side wafer, master wafer, and that will make pin 1 a little easier to pick, because that means that it'll act a bit like a standard pin. So I'm going to take the springs out for a reason. I don't normally for this, but I will, because there is actually on this lock a difference in some of the springs, and I'll show you that in a second as well. I do like these 7-pin locks just because they're unusual. You don't see that many 7-pin locks. I've got a ZI Econ the other day, which was SK7 I think, and then you got the Packlock 90A Pros 7-pin. Avis do an 8-pin Lotto lock, which is kind of cool. Don't I just, oh no, here it is. Come here. That's it. This is it. This is the brass. All the rest seem to be steel sprung, and they've got a little brass one in there, which is cute. Then the last ones can come out like that. Perfect. So yeah, I decided to gut it this way rather than take out these little hex plugs, just to see which side the wafers are on. For the most part, they're on the key pin side. So we've got all standard key pins here. Here are your master wafers, because this is obviously suited to a suite of locks that can be operated with multiple keys. Then you've got these absolutely amazing, just look at these, aren't they amazing? You can tell these are GEGE, can't you? These multi-spool, some people call them serrated, I prefer to call them multi-spool because they are very deep serrations. They act like little spools, you can really feel them. And you can see here you've got these steel springs plus I believe a brass spring, and that's designed as an anti-bump measure because it will spring us a slightly different way. And the only driver side wafer is in position 1, but just look at that bitting again. You can see that that is so pin 3 is not quite zero lift, but this is at absolute the maximum cuts you can have. It looks like there isn't actually a pin cut there, but that position there is actually where you have to pick pin 1 to, although you don't have to pick it quite as far because of this little wafer. So you don't have to pick it quite as high because of that. But there you go, that's the GEGE Alpha 7-pin lock. Really sort of enjoyable pick, a good fun one. You will need to have something super flexible and thin as a pick though to get up through that warding, because that warding is a real pig. Just look at this. Just look at how tight that warding is, and I'm trying to pick up through here. So let me grab. Have I got a deeper one somewhere? So I've got this little Euro hook. So you can see here. So I'm trying to pick up. You're trying to pick up through the warding. So you want to get from the bottom. You can just see this 12 thousandths is enough to be able to get up into the gaps here where the pins are. You see that? So yeah, it's all right. Oh, look, there's actually a little ledge on here as well. So there's a tiny little ledge. So that will act as that little step will also act to just trap some of these pins as they get picked just on that little ledge as well, so it acts as almost like a tiny little separate shear line and interact with those really sharp little spools as well. So yeah, lots of little traps in this one. I like it. It's good luck, good luck. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to do so. It really helps my channel out. If you think I deserve your support, then please do so, because like I said, I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, leave them below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. Otherwise, stay safe, happy picking, and of course I'll see you all next time.